And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
You talk about a tough cover. Petrovic just keeps himself in excellent condition and knows how to change pace there to draw foul.
O'Neal a screen on Kidd. Knocks down the three ball. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Here's Kidd. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And the basket is good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Petrovic. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Outside Howard. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Petrovic. Takes the three. Good, and the assist to Kidd.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Now here is Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Outside Howard. Good on the triple. Howard's got his second bucket.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And here is Kidd following the three-pointer by Dwight Howard. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Let's hear it for the 407.
On defense, Orlando. They trail by 3, and there's the bucket from Petrovic.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. And the three off target. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Got a hand on it. Hardaway against Kidd. Here's Shaq. The shot from the low post is good.
And so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
Nets leading by 4. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Kidd. Here's Petrovic from deep. And the Nets, another three.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish game.
Hardaway has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Durant for 3. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's McGrady. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McGrady's got 8.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
The Nets with the lead. Kidd kicks to KD. Puts it up from 17. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Petrovic. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now Kidd, following the three-point attempt by Dwight Howard. Here's McGrady. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
McGrady's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Outside Irving. To the inside, Petrovic. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. And he makes that one. He's got 9.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
Baseline jumper, and he nails the jumper. Petrovic has got 24 points.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
That's a 2 from Kidd. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to McGrady. Over Petrovic. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Shaq. McGrady's got 12.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
It's deflected. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Vucevic checked in for Dwight Howard. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Vince Carter. Kidd against Hardaway. Pass to Petrovic. Fires for 3. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Orlando trailing here. Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked by Kidd. Here's Petrovic. He's got 27. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Here's McGrady. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Hardaway from outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Lopez outside. Pass to Petrovic. A wide open look for Durant. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And the basket by Turkoglu.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside, KD. Here's Petrovic. McGrady covering. No good on the strong take. Here's Hardaway. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Now Kidd. Outside, KD. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Pass to Petrovic. Irving kicks to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 17.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Now, here's Durant. 17 points in the game. Irving finds Lopez. And there's the drive. And Lopez throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Turkoglu inside the line, and there the Magic with another bucket.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Kidd passes to Durant. Lopez, a screen on Shaq. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has an incredible gift.
Now, here is McGrady. 15 points in the game. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
Outside Irving. Back to Kidd. From about 19 feet, another one falls for Brooklyn. The Magic trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. Turkoglu's got 13 points. Turkoglu's got everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Here's Kidd, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Outside Durant. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14th foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Durant just inside the line. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Hardaway from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Kidd. Then there's Martin. Then there's Carter. And it's Coleman in at the center position. Pass to Coleman. Down low. That one falls. 8 points for Jason Kidd.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Skiles. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Brooklyn trailing. Shakes him. Kidd. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Kidd's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Irving with it. Still without a basket. It's good from long range. And the Nets lead by 1.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
And the three ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Irving. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Irving's got 5.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Carter against Turkoglu.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one.
The definition of a stretch four. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Petrovic is checked in for Brooklyn.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Kidd, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Anderson, he's checked in for Turkoglu. Nets trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Orlando now. Lewis with the 3. Traps in the tray. Lewis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
Outside Kidd. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kidd's got 9 points now in the quarter. And here's Hill for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And check out the assertive play by Hill. Gets some elbow room and goes right up.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Martin. Pass to Carter. 16 feet away. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Orlando leading. Here's Skiles. He's got 6. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the bucket from Petrovic. Petrovic has got 38 points. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Outside Kidd, the 19-foot shot. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And we're used to J. Kidd dishing the assist. Great to see him pouring in some points tonight.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Kidd. 17 points in the game. Snatched away. Anderson right side. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now an 8-point Magic lead. Anderson's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Kidd kicks to Carter. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Orlando leading by 5. Anderson outside. And Hill has it in the corner. Back to Anderson. To the left side wing. Outside Howard. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Howard's got 4 threes on 5 attempts, really getting it done outside. Here's Kidd. Again, the Nets for 2. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando making some changes. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Lewis. Hardaway is subbed in for Anderson. Here's Skiles. 12 points for him. Fires the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Nets trail by 9. Outside Irving. Here's Petrovic. And the Nets, another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Skiles. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And it's sent back by Hill. Over Petrovic. Hill, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Skiles, and it's blocked by Kidd. And they're able to recover.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 10. Got a piece of it. Here's Skiles. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Skiles has got 20. So it's Brooklyn now. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Irving's checked in for Kidd.
The lineup for the Nets. Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Here's Petrovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Petrovic has got 43 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Magic leading by 10. Here's Skiles. He's got 20. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And a wide-open look for Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You can't give Irving any airspace when he's handling the rock because that's when he strikes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Irving for three. And the Nets, another three.
I mean, the airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
Here's Skiles. He's covered by Irving, 20 feet out. And Orlando again with the bucket. And here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Screen by Durant. And it's Irving missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
So it's Brooklyn now. Now Irving. It's blocked. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Skiles. Here's Hardaway. Right through the D for the layup.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 12-point game. And he drives in. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 15 points. Irving's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Howard, the pass to Skiles. The three from Hill. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Nets trail by 13. KD with it. 21 points in the game. So smooth on the three from Durant.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Irving looking over the floor. Using his length inside. Durant.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Outside Hardaway. From past the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Good work there as it goes.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And on that drive, Kyrie with speed. The defense can't counter it, and the momentum gets Irving to his shot.
The Nets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The Magic making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Then for the Nets, Lopez comes in for Buck Williams. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Petrovic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Kidd kicks to Irving. Pass to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 28 points for the game.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
O'Neal outside. Here's Hill, and it's sent back by Irving. He lobs it up. O'Neal with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lopez with the steal. Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep three-point territory. And so it's Orlando out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Magic leading by 17. We've got Hill. Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Howard in at the 4. This is out there for Orlando. Poked away. And it's blocked by Kidd. And he recovers it. Bucket is good. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Kidd. And good that time. And it's the Magic with the ball. Pass to McGrady. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here are the Nets. It's Kidd with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a gutsy player. Kidd doesn't back down from the challenge on that drive.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jason Kidd, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 21. Here's Petrovic. Hits the three-point bomb. Petrovic has got 46 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Count it. And the Magic lead by 20.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Shaq's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Outside Durant. Tries the spin move. Oh, the lob to Irving. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Kidd, good. Kidd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Hardaway for three. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Kidd. It's tipped. Here's O'Neal. Deep two from Hill. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6 assists in the game. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And I love when Lopez attacks like this, putting his size and long strides to great use there.
Orlando leading by 22. The three from Hill. Cranes the three-pointer. Hill's got 11.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force. Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Outside Irving. Lets the three fly. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Orlando now to the paint. Here's Shaq. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's McGrady. Hill passes to Hardaway. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got 34 points.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good. And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Here's McGrady, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Irving a screen on Hardaway. Lopez dishes to Irving. Kidd with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's sent back by Hill. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by O'Neal. McGrady's got 9 points here in the second half. Now here's Kidd. 24 points for him. And he lays it straight in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Hardaway. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Even the contact can't trip up Durant's drive. He just powers past it into his shot.
Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Kevin Durant at the line for one.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Kidd with the steal. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Kidd kicks to KD. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. KD's got 8 points in the quarter. Magic leading by 20. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish. And Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Magic making a switch here. Turkoglu's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Carter, he's checked in for Petrovic. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. We've seen Penny Hardaway really having a great game.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind.